This is the Chief Fly Adventure to Madrid in Spain. Here I am on the airplane arriving into Madrid. And here I am at Madrid airport. Let's take a look around. This airport is massive. It takes ages to walk from the airplane along to the metro. It's such a big airport, but despite how big it is, the lifts aren't really that good. There's some rather cheap ThyssenKrupps. And now I go into Madrid, and let's start this video off with going to the best lifts I found in Madrid, which are some really nice Otis lifts. Go up the outside of this hotel. This hotel is awesome and very posh. Let's ride the lifts.
This is weird. So we've got these holes in the doors.
And on the top floor of this hotel, there's this crazy glass floor area going round where the lifts are. This is absolutely crazy and so awesome. And I want to go on top of lifts here, but there's cameras on every floor, and I almost got caught by member staff opening up the lift doors. Oh dear. So then let's come and take a look around Madrid, and I'll go to this massive department store. And this is a sort of a cross between a department store and a shopping centre. This is like this really tall big department store, but with lots of different companies in it. So it really is a department store shopping centre cross. And this department store does not have enough lifts for how big it is. It has 3 glass Otis lifts, and these lifts are very busy. And I'll go to the car park lifts, which are some nice old lifts. Let's ride them. And I'll go to a towers area in the middle of Madrid, but sadly all of the towers here are very secure, and I wasn't able to go up them, which is really disappointing as this tower looks really nice. I was able to get into a glass circular 1980s Otis in this tower. And I also managed to get into the car park lifts in this tower, but sadly that was it. I wasn't able to get into the main fast lifts here, which was really disappointing. The tower next door was also just as secure, and this tower has an interesting bit where it looks like the metalwork is bent. That's so weird, but it's actually meant to be like this. And underneath these posh towers there's a rather dingy shopping area, and it has some Otis Gen 2s. Now along into a more posh looking shopping area. This looks quite nice and the lifts are very interesting. There's some epic cone TMS lifts have been refurbished by Otis. So they've now got Otis buttons and display, but the logic is still TMS with awesome full intelligent levelling. What a weird combination.
That's cone TMS. What the fuck? That is a cone TMS. It's got Otis buttons, a Delver display, but that is a cone M series ceiling, and the levelling is perfect. That's just so weird. I can just about hear sound. I'm not sure if the camera can hear the sound, but it's definitely a cone TMS. How weird. Otis, how dare you replace the buttons of a cone TMS?
And I'll now go into the next hotel, which has some ThyssenKrupp lifts. Let's do JU mode.
JU should be quite good. Fuck. Oh, it's good. JU has got a speedy JU. JU!
And up on the top floor, and that light fixture looks very Soviet Russia looking. Looks like it's from the Kiev Metro. And I managed to get into a motion as an engineer in it. You are not allowed to use the piano. And along to a building nearby, which has a 1980s Spanish swing door lift. This lift gets very confused and loses position on safety brake. So then, let's take a look around the centre of Madrid. And along to a little glass lift down to a car park.
Tercera planta de garaje.
And along I go into a sports shop. This shop is really nice and really tall, and has some completely epic Schindler M series. These lifts are perfect for intelligent levelling, and these glass lifts look amazing. This is a really nice setup for a shop. And now I go into another department store cross shopping centre. This is the same company as the first one, and it's just as interesting as, once again, it's a massive, great big department store selling everything you could possibly imagine, and it has some Otis lifts.
Didn't stop. Okay, that's weird. Didn't say to brake.
And along to the technology shop next door, which has a 1980s Otis, but the lift only serves the half floors at the bottom of the shop, even though this shop goes up something like 4 floors. There appears to be no lift up to the upper floors. That's very weird. And along in some Spanish buildings and into the little courtyard area in the middle of the buildings, and there is a classic 1980s style Spanish lift. And round the corner there's another one of these lifts, but this one looks a bit older. And along I go to a very posh hotel. This hotel looks really nice, and the lifts here are very interesting. These are some glass lifts, but they wanted to make a big atrium and hide the lift tracks of these glass lifts. And how I've done it is by putting a crossway chassis across the lift. And it's really fascinating how they've done this, because it's a crossway chassis. In the side of the lift where the atrium is, the lift tracks are not in the middle of the lift where you'd expect, but along there to where the lift door is. And the crossway chassis then goes across, so the lift tracks are diagonally opposite from the other side of a lift, and it actually hides the lift tracks really well, makes it look like the lifts are just floating up the atrium. It's a really interesting design, and I've never seen anything like this before.
That's nice, though not intelligent, but still nice.
And there is a little ThyssenKrupp ISIS lift up to the upper floors of this hotel. And the top floor is a penthouse hotel room, which is very posh. And as a posh feature for the posh penthouse, the lift goes directly into the hotel room. Isn't that posh, but ever so insecure? I could have surfed up there. So then, let's go looking around Madrid and along to a very posh tall hotel. But sadly, the hotel only occupies the lower floors of this tall tower. In the upper floors are some offices. Let's first go into the hotel. And the lifts are sadly just Otis Gen 2 lifts with a Delma screen. That is so disappointing for this luxury 5-star hotel.
Delma. That is absolutely hideous. What the fuck? That's horrible. The Delma music. Ding! Oh, that ding's so cheap sounding.
And along to the other entrance to this tall tower, the upper floors are some residential floors and offices. And the lifts have these very secure key switches to get up to these upper floors. That is so secure and really weird.
Wow. The amount of money I've spent on that. Still surfy up there. The triangle key still defeats it though, but the equal feature defeats those very secure lockings. And this is only going 1.6.
And now along to a fishing club lift that goes down to some car parks below these fountains. The display in this lift is really messed up. Let's surf it!
Wow, this is a shit piece of shit. I thought what I was trying to say, but it's fucked up. Classic Thyssen, but nothing else in it is classic. Verona's servicing it. Okay, I think that's what it's meant to say. Upwards arrow in -3, but now it's changed to 0 in -3. So it's just getting the things from like C -2, it doesn't make any sense. Slow. Gloss at the top. Let's go down. You see it's moving, I'm not sure if you can, it's so slow you can't even see it. Oh, that is painful. Let's get off this.
And now into another super posh hotel, which has some Schindler 5500s. These lifts are really nice and go really fast.
Okay, nice. To me, the second is pretty nice. I think that's cool.